Hi YouTube, Kai Medley here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So this video is going to be about my hair, my natural hair. This is my hair here. This is all of it. So basically, I've been having a time with my hair, guys. I've been going through some things. Me and my hair have been disagreeing. We've been arguing, and you know, when you argue, it's not a great thing. So, okay, let me just give you guys a little backstory. So, I wanted to go natural because I was tired of the processed thing. I was tired of getting perms. I was tired of all of that. I used to get burned a lot when I got perms. I didn't feel like my hair was growing. I didn't feel like it was at its healthiest. I mean, it was healthy, but I feel like it could have been more healthy. And then when I got into college, I felt like my hair was falling out and just breaking and stuff like that. So I did a bob for a little while. And then I was like, you know what? Let's see how this goes with the natural thing. So I ended up going natural in 2009 or 2010. I want to say it was the beginning of 2010, but maybe the end of 2009. Anyway, somewhere in between there. So I've been natural for a few years. But when I went to go do the big chop, I cried like a baby. I was like, oh my God, I don't have any hair. But you know, when you're used to having a certain level, I mean, my hair wasn't like super long, but I mean, it wasn't like, you know, a TWA either. So I wore wigs and Marley twists for at least a year before I started wearing my hair out. Now, when I wore my hair out, the Marley twists actually grew my hair out a lot. If you guys want to grow your hair out fast or like quicker than just, you know, it being out on its own, definitely try the Marley twist. They did a wonderful job for me. Anywho, so that happened, and then, you know, I was like, okay, my hair's gonna grow because I love big curly hair. If you guys look at my videos, my protective styles, which are my wigs, and I call them my pieces, they're big and curly. I love that type of hair. This is my hair though. But yeah, so I was expecting that sooner than later. Like I said, I've been natural since 2009, 2010, and this has been my length for as long as I can remember. I mean, I've cut it, but it's more of like a trim. Like, it wasn't like a big cut, you know, because I wanted to keep my ends fresh and trimmed, because they say that that could also contribute to hair growth. So I'm like, all right, so let me keep up with this. And then this recent time that I got my hair cut, well, trimmed, I actually cut it. She was like, oh, you know, I don't want to take too much off. I said, take off the damaged part. You know what I'm saying? She went happy with the scissors. My hair was a little bit longer than this, but I think most of it was like dead ends, because, you know, you don't want to lose your length. So I was just like, ugh, why isn't my hair growing? My hair just took a halt, you guys. It took a halt. I was like, okay, even if my hair natural was shoulder length, like, I'll be fine. That's my goal, to get my natural hair in its natural state shoulder length. I mean, I have a 4C, so my curls are very tightly coiled, so, you know, I don't think it'll fall when it does grow out. I think it'll just be like a big afro, which is fine, you know, because I can pull it, you know, to see. But nonetheless, I just want it a little bit longer so I can put it in a good, nice, tight, well, not super tight, but a nice ponytail if I just need to just get out and go, you know what I'm saying, for it to look decent. This is a twist out here. But yeah, like, I've been suffering from dryness. Like, in a video I posted before, I said I was doing the curly girl method, which I am. I kind of stirred away from it for a minute, but I got right back on it, because when I did that, my hair was like, girlfriend, what are you doing to me? Curly girl method is my thing. Don't be trying to go nowhere else. So I had to go back to the curly girl method, because curly girl method does work for my hair. I mean, it's moisturized and it's great, but you know, I just wanted to try different products to see what all works for my hair. Still trying to stay on the curly girl method path, but some of the products I use I don't think was a part of curly girl method. So I just have to make sure that I read the ingredients and knowing what's for curly girl method and what's not for curly girl method. But anyways, so basically my hair has taken a halt and it's dry and I'm trying to get it back on track. And I just wanted to see if anybody else out there is going through that. If you are on the curly girl method and you are a 4C and you kind of steered away from it and then tried to come back, like, what did you have to do to like rejuvenate the curls in your hair? I'm not gonna lie though, I did use the Organics coconut water shampoo and conditioner. I wanted to try it. It didn't say anything about sulfate free, nothing like that. Like, it was obviously not a curly girl method product, but I wanted to try it because coconut water, I was just like, okay, well, maybe this will work. Didn't work. It tried it out so bad. I was like, oh God, you know. And so I was just like, all right, maybe it was the product. I'm pretty sure it was the product because before then I was using Design Essentials, their natural line. They have some products on their natural line that you can use for the curly girl method, and so I've used some of their products and it has worked wonders on my hair. Also, maybe I haven't been giving my hair enough TLC. Maybe I've been, because for those out there who are natural and who have TWAs or somewhere in between or even long hair, when you wash your hair, it's a process. Like, it can take hours to get your hair cleaned or to get it done, because not only do you wash the hair, you also maybe do a style, maybe do a twist out. Every time I wash my hair, I twist it. That's it. A 2-strand twist, bada bing, bada boom. But before I used the coconut water by Organics, like I said, I was using Design Essentials, and before I would like part my hair in fours and like, you know, wash each section, but that took at least 2 hours for me. Maybe I don't know. I was taking my time, so I was like, okay, well, maybe, you know, me doing this will help. And it did, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely saw how my hair was then as opposed to how it is now, which is like night and day. And then I started to just wash my hair all at once, and I divide it into sections because I'm like, when I go to the salon, that's what they do. They don't divide my hair into sections and wash it. They just wash it as a whole. So that's what I did. And I mean, that was working. You know what I'm saying? My hair was still moisturized, but I think now it's the product. You just have to make sure if you're doing the curly girl method, stay on the products, because that's the whole purpose. Because then if you get off of that routine, you would have to like pretty much start all over again. And that's what I'm going through. My hair is dry. I can feel my scalp is just like super dry. So I'm going to end up having to wash my hair over again with the products that are for the curly girl method. But yeah, guys, you know, it's a struggle. Like I said, I'm natural. I love my texture. I just need to figure out how to get it the way that I want as far as length and health. I try to not focus on the length. A lot of people say don't focus on the length. Focus on the health factor. Focus on your hair being healthy, because then the length will come. I was doing that, you know what I'm saying? I was definitely doing that, but guys, I still was not getting any length. Okay, I take that back. I got length, but it wasn't as long. It wasn't the length that I thought. Like, I went to a salon recently, and they were looking at my hair, and they can tell that it was dry and stuff like that. So they were like, oh, you need moisture and stuff that I already knew. But they also said, you've been natural for how long? And, you know, and I told them, and they were like, oh, your hair should be definitely longer than what it is now. And I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, should it be? And, yeah, it hurt me a little bit. It stung a little bit, because I want my hair to grow. It's not like I don't, but like when you're taking care of your hair yourself, like maybe you can't afford to go to the salon all the time. So honestly, when I started going to the salons, they weren't that expensive. Like, natural hair was, you know, a big thing, but it wasn't like huge like it is now. Like, everywhere you go, yeah, it's so expensive. So that's why I was starting to do my hair myself. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, watching a lot of naturals out there, and trying to figure out what works for my hair. That's how I discovered the Curly Girl method, actually. And so I was like, okay, let me try that out. Let me see how that works. And the Curly Girl method, it was trial and error. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, just washing my hair with conditioner. No. I need to feel the suds. I need to know that the dirt is getting out. But honestly, finding the right products. They have shampoos, sud-free shampoos, that cater to the Curly Girl method. So you can still use that shampoo if you want, and the conditioner at the same time. But yeah, so I definitely had to try that out. But guys, it's really a struggle. The struggle is real. But I'm trying to figure out, like I said, just trial and error, figuring out what works for my hair. But yeah, I'm not gonna focus on the growth. I haven't been. I've definitely been focusing on it being healthier, because I do want my hair to be healthy. Even if my hair stays this length, it's cool. I mean, I can still do stuff with it. I do my twist outs. I haven't done a braid out in a while, but I do that. And I don't straighten my hair. I don't like to straighten my hair. The only time I would straighten it is if it's for an event, or that it calls for it to be straight, or anything like that. Even when I get it cut, I try to get it cut in its natural state. But yeah, so that's what I'm going through. I just wanted to share that to see if anybody else, because I know that a video that I posted before about the Curly Girl method is the bomb diggity, which it is. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of was trying to be a little bit different, and trying different things. But yeah, guys, let me know what you're doing for hair growth with the 4C. I want it to grow a little bit more than this, and I don't think it's asking for too much. And I love my length. Guys, if you're this length, if you have a TWA, rock it. I've had hair shorter than this, and like I said, I've cut it a few times, but I want to just keep up with my trims. But I guess I have to, because I don't have like a set stylist here either. So I just have to figure out, who is going to be my stylist, because I will go to just one person to get my hair trimmed instead of going to different salons. That could also be a problem. But let me know if anybody else out there with natural hair is having a struggle with the growth and just wanted to grow and it's not doing it. Let me know how your Curly Girl method journey is going. Yeah, I would love to hear from you guys, just to see if you're a part of the Halt Club, okay? Let's just say that, the Halt Club. When your hair just starts growing, and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, my hair is going to be long and so curly and nice, and I can shake it and all that stuff. But you had a halt. You're a part of the Halt Club. So just let me know, if you're part of that club. No, but seriously, what you guys are using on your hair to keep it moisturized, to follow with the Curly Girl method. Also, for my 4Cs out there, let me know what you're using. As well as, how your journey is going, if you're dealing with the struggles of growth and all that stuff like that, and how you're coping with it. It could be discouraging sometimes, especially when people who have been natural just as long as you, and their hair is like growing non-stop, and I'm like, okay. And then also it could be an internal thing. Drinking water. I drink water all the time. That's my beverage of choice. Water is my go-to, but I don't think I drink a lot of it, so I should probably start drinking more of that. Eating healthy as well. I did a video about eating healthy with an unhealthy mate, with an unhealthy eating mate, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely try my best to eat healthy. Some days I fall off, but for the most part, I eat healthy. And stressing, maybe, it could be a lot of different factors, but let me know what you guys have dealt with, and if you have dealt with your hair having a halt moment, but then I don't know where it just started growing, like what you changed, what anything like that. Everything is encouraged. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope this helps somebody, or anything like that. But yes, I want to stress this again, to not be discouraged. I'm not discouraged, you know, I just feel like I didn't put in the work that I should have been putting in for my hair. I wasn't showing it that TLC, that tender loving care. I wasn't, as at the beginning I was like, I was a product junkie, but then once I started to get used to a certain way of doing things, you know, maybe I'm a seasonal product care person, or a product seasonal person, where it's certain products that I can use in certain seasons. So I have to figure that out as well. Because when I find a staple product, I use that product all year long. But sometimes it doesn't work all year long depending on the weather. So, just have to figure that out too. And I feel like with my texture, it always has to be moisturized. Like every day you have to spritz that thing, or you have to, keep it moisturized, because it gets dry so fast. Like my hair sucks up moisture like nobody's business. I mean, I will put moisture in my hair, moisturize my hair right before I head outside. Not even an hour later, it's like nothing is on there, okay? So I know we just definitely have to keep our hairs moisturized, but yes, so if you're going through the same thing, no worry, you're not by yourself. Everybody's going through it. Well, not everybody, but other people are going through it like me, but I'm staying natural. I'm down for the natural crowd. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So until next time, I will see you guys later.